We got a cucaracha trade in what, 12 seconds? Raise your stop if you're still long. Who's that new guy? Robert said you'll be amazed. Are you? We'll do it again a few times. The main reason, the trend is up. We had a pullback and a hookup on the stochastics. That's really the main reason for the trade, officially. Like any other trade. Stop was 462 in case it went down. How many people took that trade?
I did.
Nice.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, report will be out in 30 seconds. Stivy, yeah, Stivy. Are you amazed?
Done for the day. Prepare to be amazed.
Yeah, I got one left.
Trailing one. Oh, yeah.
That's not a bad trade, right?
I'll take it.
Raise your stop to 34,800. $34,900. Almost 1,000-point trade, huh? Yeah. Inflation is dead. Who else is still long? Good job. Good job, Killer B. Good job, Team Slayton.
Good job, guys. Good job.
35,000 is my stop. One left. Nice job, Robert. Yes, the report was leaked.
That's it. We're done today.
You drink a lot of beer, Dan. Flat.
Same here. All right. Those of you new on trial with us, make sure to pay attention, ask questions. We'll help you out. But a lot of us just made a lot of picks.
It was a pretty darn good trade.
A lot of us made much. I think most people should be done for the day now.
Yeah.
No kidding, Nick. We'll give that This gong's for you, Coach. How about that?
Yeah, I think we should gong everybody. We should all take some of that money and meet somewhere and have a big party. Ha! A New Year's party first.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Let's call it a Christmas party. Company Christmas party.
Anyone red?
Nobody's red.
Well, somebody probably went short. The guys who went short are red. Hopefully it wasn't in our room.
Man, our room should have been long. You said it like 5 times.
This is why we do say every once in a while, if you go against the trend, you will get burned. So we do have counter trend traders in this room, and we keep yelling at them. And they go, yeah, but I made 20 points last week. And then they make it again. And the more times they make the counter trend trade, I get a lot of feedback. I'm not going to mention names, but it's like, well, you know, I did it 3 times in a row. And this time, this is the Jersey Turnpike trade. This is when the guy goes, see, I told you I made it, and the bus just ran him over.
Yeah.
He made it across 5 times. Coach doesn't know what we're talking about. Look at that obvious trade. I made 20 points going short against the trend. All right, you did, but you shouldn't do it. Why? I made 20 points. This is why. Don't go against the trend.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Tequila break.
So wood snails. Just let me give you a little hint of an idea. If Coach is in a trade before news, which he typically doesn't, and says to get in it, probably get in it. Put your stop up. Probably want to be in that one.
Yeah, when we're doing tick, tick, boom trades, very seldom do you see a tick, tick, boom trade like 2 o'clock. You know, you got a low ticks and you buy. You don't see it go down 500 points unless there's an announcement or something. So normal market behavior does not, you know, nobody bets against the tick, tick, boom. Most people are out. The market's just going back and forth ping pong style. But before a major report, especially if people are expecting one thing and then they get something else. It was the CPI, Joseph. And pretty soon, this will be your work. And you'll tell the other work, hey, I just got off trading. Sorry I couldn't make it today. You want to fire me? Please do. I'll get unemployment. And he just made $500 on a trade, you know, 1,000.
I think everybody took what? How many ticks out of that? How many ticks did you guys get out of that? At least you guys should have at least gotten 400 minimum, right? Am I wrong?
669. That's not too bad. Profitable Chad.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody should be up 400 or 500 points right now.
I'm going to call him Chad Musk. Elon Chad.
Well, you got 186. That's pretty good, though. Everybody that didn't lose connection should be up 400 or 500 points right now, or 600. That's a day. That's
now, brand new traders, yes, we do not want you trading. You know.
There we go. Nice job, guy.
Here's the misconception, and Stivvy, one of our new trial members, just joined. The temptation for you. Can you hear me, Stivvy? The temptation is going to be, wow, this is a good room. Everybody make 10,000 points every 2 seconds. This doesn't happen that often. But even if we make 100 points or 50 points, we really want you to learn the methodology first, understand our methods, how we control risk first, and then you practice under supervision of a coach, hopefully. And then you go to the micro minis, and then you move up. I mean, if you're really super trader, you'll move up in a week. And then you go to cash, and then you increase your cash account. It's a step-by-step process.
Yep. And we do have a process. We help you build a process around trading. Help you build a process around what setups you trade.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you, Coach. It's just Robert's crazy. You got a picture of my father on my birthday.
One of our coaches.
Robert's crazy. He's not. All right, guys, come on. Stop. Thou shalt not make the coaches laugh. This is important information. Come on, guys, listen up. For you newer guys, you see other guys clowning
I think you
around.
do disclaimer, Coach.
Yeah.
We did tell everybody to get here early today, didn't we?
Yeah, we told them, don't come in early next time. This is wacky. Come in later. We did say come in early, yes. I heard it. Oh, man. This is actually a first touch roll. It's hard to believe, right? Going back up. Take one off. Raise your stop on your trailer. I agree with you, VA. Yay, Michelangelo. $35,000 next target.
Thank you, Michelangelo. Those of you newer with us on trial, please watch. If you're going to participate, ask questions. You can private chat myself or Coach. There's an orientation video. We will be updating that soon. And if you're going to trade, do it in sim or paper trade. It does take a couple weeks to a couple months to get your feet wet and understand how we do things while we do things. If you're an experienced trader, that is. If you're a non-experienced trader, it could take you a little longer. We do have a pro program where you get a couple coaching sessions a month. You get to go to class, get yourself up to speed pretty quick. If you're a very experienced trader, you could probably catch on by yourself with a standard membership. If you are in question of what membership level to take on, just send us a chat, call us. We'll help answer that question. Thank you, guys. That's my disclaimer.
Here's your $35,000, Tom. You should have made it back your loss on the other one on this trade. We're at $35,000. Anybody take this trade? Keep trailing. All right. Tom, did you take this trade? Mr. Tom, did you take this trade?
Nice. Good job, David.
Good job, David.
Did you get in this, Tom?
Tom G. I know you were busy reporting
usually means
about how you lost money on the previous trade, but guess what? There are reasons. Yeah, exactly. You're typing in the chat box. Next time.
Nice, Chad.
Do what Belichick did yesterday. Sends in a he sends in a play, and the quarterback is like waving off Patricia. They talk to him a couple minutes later, and then he's hugging him. Did you notice that? It's like, you better hug him because you're going to be going back into the locker room with the Belichick, and you don't want to do that after you're just sort of reprimanding one of his coaches. And then he wins the game anyway. So, it's a team sport. It's not just on the offense. The defense won the game. Everybody's got to contribute. One thing about an athlete, a good athlete forgets the bad stuff. Have a short-term memory for the bad trade or bad result. And yeah, when you use a buy stop on a big move like that, you have to have your stop where? By the swing point, correct? So just remember that. If you expect an explosive move, a small stop will hurt you. How many points was the stop, Tom? 20 points? 50. Yeah, when you get 1,000-point run up, 50-point stops are going to be just squashed. The stop would be under the swing point. So the stop for this trade was 20 points, but it was below a swing point, remember? So all I would suggest is, that's why we make calls in this room, guys, so you can follow our calls. At least then you could blame me. But here is the trade, right? Let's just review it. Let's get rid of this stuff because no one knew it would go up 1,000 points.
Yeah, no one knew that.
Yeah, if I knew, I would tell you. Say, hey, it's going to go up 1,000 points. And then the CFTC would be at my door. We don't want those guys.
We just thought it would be bullish.
Yep. Let's see. It's better to give you the other. This one's too wild. It's better to show you on the 15 range. That was a lot of volume on that one. 826, right? Was the trade. First of all, if you're going to go long here, Tom, where would your stop be, guys? Swing point, right? So the first thing you got to do before you do a trade is determine where you would get out, correct, Tom? And everybody else? So where do we get out if we're wrong? The low here is 465, right? Here's the low. It's 465. So I put my stop where? 462. Anybody do that? How many people followed that trade? Okay, so your stop goes here. Draw a line where it goes. This is the way you're supposed to do it. If you violate those rules, you're going to lose money. Stop goes 462. All right, 482. Right here, you have your buy signal, right? In this case, it was a nice reason I like it is because it's a low risk trade. Now, if the buy signal is 540, I wouldn't take the trade because I don't want to take an 80-point stop. So in this case, it was a 20-point stop. And first target, believe it or not, what do you think my first target was? Plus 12. So I made 12 points on the first one. It did come back down to 472. You could have gotten in even cheaper, and then it ran up. And then we moved the stop. I locked in 10 points. 492 was the stop. And then this just blew up.
And Coach did call the stops, guys.
Yeah, we posted the stop.
Sure did. So,
and if you take class, you'll know where to put the stops.
I'm going to give you guys a little hint. If we tell you to get in a trade and stay in a trade, we urge you to. We can't tell you to do anything. If we urge you to get in a trade, stay in a trade, that's just a hint. You may want to do it. Every now and then, Coach and I will tell you to get in a trade and stay in it. You guys in boot camp remember that? Every now and then that happens. Just a friendly suggestion. If your coaches are insistent that we be in the trade, you should probably do the same.
And we'll tell you when not to trade.
Yep. The point
that's why is buy stops and sell stops. Like somebody was asking me about it. You can lose a couple of 100 points instantly. So if you have the account to stop yourself into a trade,
there you go.
Then of course,
I know you will. Coach has been doing this long time, guys. I'm telling you, I could roll out of bed and for this news event and say, you know what? Hey, Coach says be in a trade. I press a button. Didn't even think twice about it.
What's the other trade that we do like this all the time? The Crable trade. The problem with the Crable trade is what? Your stop is on the other side of the 30-minute bar, correct? Everybody familiar with the 30-minute opening range trade? That one has the biggest stop. You can't go into a Crable trade with a 20-point stop. That's not a Crable trade. So know what trade you're entering on these breakout trades that we do before the report. See, everybody doesn't look at the other side of the report, which is, what if you put a buy stop, it hits your buy stop, and then goes down? It's not this trade. If you did it on a breakout, Tom, your stop isn't 20 points. It's the other side of the breakout. So if you're doing let me ask you this, guys who do it. When you put your buy stop, did you also have a subsequent sell stop in there? In other words, what if the report was bearish and we went down 500 points? Remember, the daily trend was down before we started this.
Good morning, Kurt.
Well, yeah, yesterday we were talking about grandma buying. Nobody tells me, hey, the report is leaked. I mean, people don't want to go to jail. But we were buying yesterday. We were long yesterday.
Just trend followers, that's all.
Well, you were buying yesterday, right, John? Remember, we had only one short, which was the 10 o'clock. 10:30 reversal was the only short call we made yesterday. Everything else was long. And even that short call, if you recall, I had to scale into it. It went up like 50 points additionally before it came down, or 30 or 40 points or something like that. But every other trade was long. Mm-hmm. And again, just for newer traders, our methodology does not involve, reading the fundamental reports, determining where interest rates are. It's simply following the market. Yeah.
Good job, John. Yeah, I took 100 ticks on that last one, that last long we took with one contract. I took a couple targets with first two. So good job, John. Hunters.
I would think most people who have an auto trade system that follows a stop closely probably didn't get much of a runner, because in the wiggling, when that market moves, it's going to take out trailing stops too. I don't know. I didn't have Sakasa auto system on, but my guess is that it would have.
I would imagine so. If you had an auto trailing stop, you'd have probably gotten pulled out.
If it goes like to 947, it'll keep going the other way.
Haha, Dan. You would need to switch back to caffeinated coffee. You'd take one trade, go back to bed.
Can't be many more surprises left for today, that's for sure.
Morning, Gappy. Yeah, I think we're all done for the day. Yeah, that's why we told everybody to show up early today. Yeah.
if you want to try one more shot, put a 35,000
Kev dog.
020 buy stop. 35,020 buy stop to go long.
Kev dog, I think I would do the same thing if I were you, buddy. I'd go back to bed, take my money, walk away. Then, if you really want me to force you to go back to bed, I'll kick you out of the room, Kev dog. How about that? Anthony, good to have you back.
No heat on this one, guys. No heat. Trail, you stop. 28, stop. 28, stop. On this long. 020 buy stop hit. We're long. Keep raising your stop. You already got 30 points. You guys take this trade? Those who missed the other one, good job. I know, coach. Yeah. Yeah. Had a couple of first touch rules. Take care, Killer B.
See you guys. Oh, I gotta give some gongs out. Some people are done for the day. There we go. I think Coach is going to be getting the numbers together, guys. Did anybody take that first touch rule long? You may do that. I mean, most of us are done, happy. Dan the man. Stuart Turkett, he's catching up. Cheryl, good job. Cheryl was here earlier, though, weren't you, Cheryl? Were you in early, Stuart? Denise took it. Sloan's done. Yeah, Sloan, you should be done for the day, buddy. Nice. So you got that. You got the big trade, huh, Cheryl? Good. Nice. Yeah, Cheryl, you're done for the day. Come on. Unless you're trading sim. Not unless you're trading sim, that's your paycheck for like a month, right? Good. Good deal. Love it. Good job, Sloan. Good job, guys. Good job, Guy. Giving out gongs all morning. Just all right, fine, Guy. I give you one every day because you're so disciplined. Yeah, Lauren, we're working. We're gonna be working with you guys this week. We don't know the exact date. It actually may be March for the Dallas boot camp. A bunch of people aren't making their commitment to the boot camp, which we just won't host it if you guys don't want to have a boot camp. If you don't want hands-on training, then we won't do it. But we're gonna be reaching out to you guys this week, and we're gonna be reaching out to you guys this week and giving you some options to try to plan for the next couple boot camps, guys. So look out for a phone call and a text. Please reply to the phone call and text so that we can start planning. We need to know your commitment levels ASAP, at least by the first of the year. I know a lot of you guys are afraid to commit because of the holidays. That's completely fine. Don't care. All good. Good job, JT. Jennifer. Good job. Done for the day. Yep. Somebody will call you, Lauren. If not, just send a chat. Let us know that you're interested, and then we'll give you a shout and get your side of it. Coach Hugo. I love Playa del Carmen. I stayed at the what's that? There's a big resort on the beach there that looks like a pyramid. Last time I was there, I stayed there. Nice, Anthony.
Guys, another reason why we suggest being done for the day on a day like today is because it throws some of your numbers way out of whack. What's the volatility?
1,000.
150, 500? I mean, is it going to move as much before? It throws that number completely out of whack. I'm going to just pick a number and say 200, but there's no rhyme or reason for it. It's to me, it's impossible to calculate.
Is anybody still in this first touch rule trade?
Yeah.
Still trailing it.
Right now, guys, I have a 35 0.25 stop right now.
Anybody? Oh, there's a lot of people in. Good job, guys.
I mean, you could keep the stop right here under the orange line there, but
that is exactly where mine's attached.
Yep. Robert does that a lot too. Coach Robert just attaches it and does, you can walk away knowing you're protected. Have the numbers out in a couple of minutes, guys. Just trying to find resistance. We know where support is. Right there, right under that momentum bar. 34,452 is obviously support. Trying to get a handle on the resistance.
Yeah, but Roe, we've got a first rule. It's worked twice for us. So So, you can still use the trade setups that you have. Watch all the trade setups since you're in pro now, watch all the trade setups. You can still use those trade setups. They'll work perfectly fine.
The only one really, guys, that you can look at is the closing price in April of 35,405. That's the next resistance really on the board.
Oh, excuse, yeah, the ATR. That's why I'm not afraid to jump back into these trades, even if the ATR is high, guys, because well, it's just going to be that way. But I'm just sticking to the trade setups. If we were still seeing crazy swings, I'd be afraid to jump in, but it's been pretty tame after the news. So
this is what we're going to use. I'm going to use it. I'm really not going to be trading much anymore. So, but we have to push a number out. So I'll do it, but it's not going to affect too much what we're doing because I'm not doing much. I know it's tough if you just wake up now and you come in and double bottoms with little W's at the end of them are still good trades because people are going to be trading. So let's find a setup that works that's going to, keep us in the game. Does that make sense, guys? For those who are coming in new now, 34,452 and 35,405. 35,405 was a closing price in April. R3 also would be acceptable, 35,283. But let me do the numbers and we'll sort it out. There'll still be setups, guys. It just, you don't want to risk too much. Don't give back too much of your great green this morning.
Thank you for getting the numbers out, Coach.
Yep. The FOMC is going to be an after effect, guys. All right, here's the numbers. Good morning, Monica. Extreme, what you do is contact Ninja and just order the tick indicator. Yep. Sounds good, Coach. Right now, you have scalp traders and swing traders. All scalp traders should be flat, waiting for the next setup. Swing traders stay long. There's no reason to get out of a long position right now.
We're still trailing the first touch rule, I thought.
Exactly. Well, I guess I was doing the numbers.
Did you guys?
Yeah.
Anybody still in from the first touch rule? Sorry, Coach.
Yeah, if you're in the first touch rule, there was no stop. If you're attached to this uptrend, you're still in there, guys.
Anybody follow me and put their stop on the 89 exponential?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody do that? No? Okay. I don't know what I'm talking about, Coach. They all went flat.
It's the fumes of the money that can knock us out.
Everybody's done. Nobody's in a trade. Seriously, guys. None of you are in a trade. Going to be patient, starter. No? Oh, I told you guys staying that long. Don't know what else I can do for you. Good job. David's in with me. Will trades in on Sam because he made his money this morning.
Hi there, Lucia.
Yeah, our method, we trade the Dow because it gives us plenty of wiggle room, if you will, on a daily basis to make the profits we want. Our methodologies can be traded across really any asset. But we typically get the ticks we need from the Dow, so no point in changing. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Good job, Team Sladen.
Great job, Guy Richard.
Guy, way to be good. Nice job. Nice job. You only get the gong for your cash trade. You can't get the gong twice, Guy.
Ten more minutes until the open. Just want to give you an idea of pullback percentages, guys. All right. Well, do it graphically. It might help you. You can get, your calculator out, but it's probably easier to do this. You're 50%. You see your 50% right here, guys? %50 retracement is 34,848. Thank you, David. And people you say, well, who's going to look at that? Anyone who's a swing type of trader would look at that.
Oh, thanks, David. There is no club like this. We do have pride about it. We try not to be too what's that word? Snooty. Try not to be too snooty, but we have something good, I think. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
I made a note last night or yesterday when we were finishing up. We might have more quiet movement before the Fed. More quiet movement. I just crossed that out. We will not have quiet movement before the Fed. Oh, it was quiet. I mean, it was a quiet explosion. Yeah, I am. I'm wondering now. Now they're thinking maybe, but I don't know. Did the Fed make their decision already and raise rates tomorrow, which would be negative, right? It would undo everything. Or does the Fed go along with it and say, hey, inflation's not a problem now. We've conquered it. Yeah, exactly. What if they only do 25 basis points? Yeah.
VA, did you get in that trade? Were you in that trade? The pre-open trade, the news trade? VA?
Beautiful.
Nice. That made your week. Well, there you go. That made up for
The Fed has made mistakes before?
what? Never
Which
heard
Fed?
that.
Putin's Fed? Our Fed is perfect. They always get it right.
Yeah, you should be back on the right track there now.
We've had some wild Fed governors, right?
for
Paul
VA.
Volcker. I'm an old guy, guys. I remember Paul Volcker. And then I think Paul was my favorite guy. Yeah, Alan was pretty good. He had that briefcase with him, and when he had the briefcase, that was a signal. What ridiculous. Guy, if I'm a little quiet right now, I'm still stunned. I mean, we expected a rally, but nowhere that I didn't even have time to pull a stop up quickly. I had to like scroll all the way down because I wasn't using a chart trader. But for those who took that pre-report trade, congratulations. I just want to say congratulations. Here's our focus, guys. For some of you, you've bought Christmas presents now for the next 3 years. And we're happy about that. What we don't want to see is that you give back more than 25% of your profits. So for some who've been having, there were a couple of you who had a couple of bad days over the last 2 weeks. This made up for it. And that's what professional trading is all about. You can have a couple of setbacks as long as your recovery more than makes up for it. And that's where we congratulate you guys. So what we want to do, our swing traders are still long. Swing traders got to still be staying long with a stop at 34,850. All right, that's your stop. You've already locked in a profit. You can't lose. That's a good news. For scalp traders, if first of all, if you're still scalping from that last setup, just keep your stop. That's all. Just stay in there. But let's say some of you, there might be a few of you who are not. How many are not in a trade right now and still want to trade later? Are there any there, or is everybody done? All right, we've got a few. Good.
Peter was in early though, I think, right?
Yeah.
You guys,
a few people still want to trade. Great.
This many people still want to trade. How many of those people were actually in earlier and took the trade before the news came out? All right. Okay. Just practicing. Okay. That sounds good. All right. Good. As long as it's practicing.
Yep.
Viv knows to be done for the day. All right. Kenny is as well. All right.
Yeah.
Just making sure you guys aren't being crazy.
Yep. We got you guys set up.
You take 600 points and you guys switch to sim. Good for you guys.
Mm-hmm. Okay. For those who aren't, you want a good size sell-off. 200 points would not be out of the question.
Monica.
And then you want to see some buying come in after this profit taking is over, right? You want to see the buying come in, push it up, not able to maintain it. The market makes another low or close to a double bottom. And then when it hooks up the third time, that's your long signal. That's what you want to wait for. Give the market some breathing room. We open in 1 minute. So practice that. Yeah, that's what you want to practice, as if you're not in a trade, as if you haven't been. Hopefully, you guys took that amazing couple of trades that we did already. You're already green. Those who haven't, disregard. Just wait for your setup. We still will have setups. Stochastics will still drop down. Markets will still have profit taking.
We also did announce yesterday, both twice in the morning, twice in the afternoon, to show up early.
Yep.
Be here early. If you want to be early today, there's a reason to be here early. Coach made it a pretty big deal in the morning. I made it a pretty big deal in the afternoon.
Yeah, today proved it.
Sucks, Paul. Dang. Sorry about that.
All right, Paul. But remember, for those who basically new with us, we're ready to go right now. We're open. No trading for 6 minutes. Wait for 6 minutes. Let the profit takers have their way with it. This is just profit taking, guys. This was a great trade we had. Let's not screw it up. If you came in late, don't go, oh, well, I've got to make money. I got to buy it right here. Yeah, because what if you get stopped out with a 100-point loss? Still a 500-point win for some others. You're taking a 100-point loss. We don't want that. So let the market breathe. Let it breathe. Don't be surprised if it goes to 34,850. Behaving normally. It's penalizing right now those who came in late to the party and went long at like 35,120. It's almost down 200 points from there, right? See? Isn't it great to wait? $200-point decline so far from the high. Isn't that amazing?
So we go short.
Yeah. Yeah, 300 points is not unusual, what Robert just said. Whatever it wants to do, let it go down. I mean, these are people now panicking who went long at the high.
Guaranteed somebody that here did as well.
Come on down, Mr. Market. We're waiting for you.
Monica, why don't you come to office hours today or tomorrow or Thursday? You have it every day. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 1 p.m. Pro Classroom. And we can schedule a quick call if you need to.
We love profit taking.
Just text the main phone number, or you can chat on the website. Somebody get you over to the person that manages my calendar.
Everybody see why we tell you to wait 6 minutes?
I can't be in control of my own calendar. I'm not responsible enough. Has it been 6 minutes yet?
No.
I know.
Three minutes have gone by. Seems like a lifetime, right, guys, when you're waiting to trade? But look at what the market's.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Liberty Trading Club. I'm Paulina, and thank you for joining our live stream this morning. If you're interested in joining us live in the trade room to take trade calls and participate in chat to have questions answered by a coach, just visit libertytradingclub.com and register for your free 3-day trial. After your first free 3 days, it's just $99 a month for trade room access. Please like, subscribe, and share.
making money.
You may not have we had to, because of the debacle with Zoom, you may not have the right phone number. If you click on the website, Monica, there's a chat button. You can start a new chat and go.
Thanks, Mike. See, here's about our midpoint already. It's already retraced 50% of the move up. Isn't that amazing?
Love it. That's what it's supposed to do, right?
Yep. And still, now you got some shorts who are pushing it down. Maybe for the Fed reaction tomorrow. Maybe they're saying, okay, yeah, that report's over. That was yesterday. That was in the prehistory era. Now, what's the Fed going to do tomorrow? Oh, it's going to be bearish. Boom, I'm going to go short. You never know. Let the market stabilize. Another minute at least. And then we'll wait for some kind of a stabilization and then a move back up, a hook back up. Look at this. Looks like R2 might be support now, right? R2. Momentum has come down, obviously, from the highs, which is good. It's a good thing. Average true range is 48. Let the profit taking continue, guys. Wait for the market to stabilize.
How many people have been clicking buttons and losing money? Interesting. Good morning, Ramon.
Hey, good morning, Ramon. Top of the morning to you.
Bottom.
Minutes are up. Now we wait for a good buy signal.
And it looks like we're not going to get it right now.
Yeah, they're still pushing it, still profit taking. Don't even be surprised if they reverse it all. Remember, that news is out. They're not looking at an hour ago news. They're looking at tomorrow. So let's find a place where we can find a decent stop before you do a trade, right, guys? Starting to get ready for a buy signal here. I'm going to refresh my chart for a second.
All right. The NYSE tick chart. On the top left of the chart where the instrument is, you can change it. If you're talking about the tick chart in the bottom left, Stuart, that's the NYSE tick chart. That doesn't change. Ever. Anybody get in that little long? Finally got a clean little hook on stochastics.
That was a nice one.
little trade. I did not. I'm too elated still about the spoils of the morning that I'm kind of.
Yeah, I have a bid at R2 right now, guys, at 34,678. It hasn't been filled. We'll see if we can get down there.
Move your stops up, guys. Move your stops up. I think I'm the only one in this. Now.
Good call, Coach.
Nice.
Good call.